There are moments when you think you're living, but in truth, you're merely existing, chasing the expectations of others, forcing yourself to be accepted, and slowly drifting away from who you truly are. Life does not ask you to be perfect, it only asks you to wake up. If you've ever felt exhausted from trying to please everyone, if you're searching for a direction that feels true, not to be loved more, but to be free, then this piece is written for you. Read slowly, feel each sentence, see yourself in the words, and when a line touches something inside you, even just one, leave a comment below, because perhaps your words will be exactly what someone out there needs to find their strength again today. We spend half our lives trying to become someone, only to realize that what we truly need is to return to ourselves. Honesty may cost you a few people, but it will help you keep your soul intact. Don't seek to be liked, seek to be respected, because liking is temporary, but respect is timeless. People don't think about you as much as you imagine. Everyone is busy fighting their own battles. You don't need to be understood by everyone. You only need to understand yourself. Each time you sacrifice your truth to please others, you are cutting off your own wings. Start with the smallest things. Speak when you mean it. Stay silent when you must. And live in a way that allows you to smile each night. Not everyone deserves to see all of who you are. Only those who bring peace, not pressure, should stay. If you've read this far, perhaps you too have lost yourself somewhere along the way. In the effort to be good in the eyes of others, pause for a moment. Look into the mirror and ask yourself, am I truly living or merely performing for the world? Share your answer in the comments, because perhaps what you've just realized is the very truth that thousands of others are still longing to admit. No one can hurt you as deeply as the expectations you place upon others. We so easily hand over control of our emotions to the outside world, a glance, a word, or even silence. But true peace does not come from everything around you being calm. It comes from learning to stay calm amidst the chaos. Emotions are not your enemy. They are signals, messages from within, showing you what is happening inside your soul. Don't run away from sadness. The more you flee, the faster it follows. Sit with it. Observe it. Let it pass through you like the wind through the trees. When you learn to listen to your emotions without letting them rule you, you take a great step toward maturity. Fear only appears when you're getting close to something that matters. It doesn't block you, it tests you. Every time you overcome a fear, you expand the boundaries of who you are. No one is truly brave who has never trembled. Loneliness is not a punishment. It is a space where you rediscover your worth. When you learn to be happy on your own, you no longer seek someone to fill your emptiness, but to build something meaningful together. Be gentle with yourself when you feel weak, for the weakness you feel today is where tomorrow's strength will grow. No one is born with an unshakable heart. It becomes strong through every heartbreak, every rise after a fall, and every choice to love life once more. Life doesn't change because you wish it changes, because you act. What you think paints the dream. What you do turns it into reality. Every great achievement began with a single small step, often taken in uncertainty and fear. You will never truly feel ready. No one ever is. But when you take action despite not knowing what comes next, you create the very certainty you were waiting for. Action brings clarity. Hesitation breeds anxiety. Don't fear change. Change isn't loss, it's growth. Every new version of yourself will help you look back and understand why everything happened the way it did. Failure isn't the end. It's part of the process. It doesn't teach you how to lose. It teaches you how to win for real. Perseverance doesn't mean never getting tired. It means continuing even when you are. There will be days when progress seems invisible, but those are the very days quietly shaping your endurance. Success doesn't come from bursts of inspiration, but from consistent repetition in silence. Don't wait for motivation to begin. Motivation comes after you move, not before. Take the step, even a slow one, for slow progress is still progress. The long road doesn't belong to the fast. It belongs to those who never stop. Each morning, ask yourself, how will I move closer today to the person I want to become? Then act even in the smallest way, because sometimes a single step forward is all it takes to change the entire direction of your life. Not everyone who walks with you today will walk with you to the end of the road. Some people are sent into your life only to teach you the lesson of letting go. We often mistake deep feelings for a reason to hold on, but sometimes letting go is the purest form of love. Don't make someone a priority when they only see you as an option. If you have to try too hard to stay in someone's life, remember, love is not a negotiation. Your presence is a gift, not an obligation. Those who truly care about you don't need you to be perfect. They stay when you're wrong. They listen when you're tired, and they never make you question your own worth. Sometimes you don't need new people in your life. You just need to recognize who's real among those already there. Don't try to change others. People only change when they want to. Love isn't about fixing someone. It's about walking beside them as both of you learn and grow. When you stop forcing things, you'll realize that distance isn't always bad. It allows honest souls to find their way back to one another. And one day, you'll face a choice: to hold on to what's familiar but draining, or to let go and reclaim your peace. When you're brave enough to walk away, you lose nothing. You simply return to yourself. A healthy relationship doesn't make you smaller. It helps you become the best version of who you are. And one of the surest signs of true love is when you no longer feel the need to prove it. Life owes you nothing. It only reflects the way you choose to see it. Happiness is not a destination. It is the attitude you carry along the journey. People keep searching for peace somewhere else, while true peace has always been there within themselves. Every morning you wake up is not just a new day, but a new chance to rewrite your life. Gratitude isn't merely saying thank you. It's seeing the value in the simplest things. The steady rhythm of your breath, a warm meal, or someone who still chooses to stay. When you practice gratitude, life expands. When you complain, it contracts. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. When you accept that everything happens for a reason, you begin to see life through the eyes of growth. Be grateful for the hardships. They forge you into steel. Be grateful for those who left. They taught you how to stand alone. Be grateful for yourself, for no matter how many times you fell, you never stopped rising. You cannot control the future, and you cannot rewrite the past, but you hold complete power over the present. Life won't wait for you to be ready. It waits only for you to begin right now. If you've read this far, perhaps something deep within you is longing to change, to live authentically, to find peace. Then start today. Leave a comment sharing one thing you're grateful for, no matter how small. Because when you write down your gratitude, you plant a seed of peace into the world. And who knows, your words might be the very reason someone smiles today. Life is not a race to outdo anyone. It is a journey to understand yourself more deeply with each passing day. There will be moments when you lose direction, stumble, or feel that you are not enough. But remember this, you are still moving forward, and that alone is what truly matters. Each new day is an opportunity to begin again, to live honestly, to choose peace over noise, and to take one step closer to the person you are meant to become. If something in these words has touched you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it or leave a comment below, because perhaps your words might be the small light that guides someone else through their darkness. And if you wish to continue walking with me on this journey of awakening, healing, and inner growth, follow this channel. For each week, I'll be sharing new reflections, lessons, and reminders. For you, the one who seeks to live more deeply, more truthfully, and more freely in this world. Stay a little longer, because the most beautiful things are still waiting for you ahead.